and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of
The
course,
camera's
Bob.
so far away. It's,
I know.
I bet you guys can barely see us.
Yeah, this is nice though, Bob. We get some. I feel like I'm out in Wyoming.
Yeah. All right. Now today, Brad, we're going to talk about Parkinson's and CVA, or after a stroke.
Right.
The gait training or balance training, right?
Right. This is going to be more for people that are up and walking. It's not if you had a stroke and you have a lot of weakness where you cannot walk. You're already walking with a cane typically.
This is higher level balance stuff.
Right. And for people with Parkinson's, oftentimes you get that tremor where that one foot will feel like it's stuck. And these are some things to get that so you can get back to that pace.
Movement.
That movement that is more the way it should,
Natural?
natural, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. I can't find my words today,
Yeah,
Bob.
you'll find them. They'll come to you.
Okay. Now, the other thing about this I like, Bob, is all of these you can do at home. You know, with a family member that's, physically fit and able to help
Right.
properly.
That's not going to fall if you fall.
Right, exactly.
So somebody can help
You are going to need a gait belt or a belt that you can help with, so that, because they're going to challenge your walking and their balance a little bit, and you want to be safe.
Brad, before we get started though, if you're new to our channel, which a lot of you are, make sure that you subscribe to us. It's free, it's helpful, and we upload a video every day in the evening. So
Right.
These all are going to help you get strong, healthy, fit, pain-free.
And safe.
And safe.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we'll get on with it here. What you're going to need is some tape and a hard floor. You won't be able to do this on carpet so well. And you can see down on the floor. You got this, Lonnie? You can use anywhere from at least 4 feet of tape, or you can go longer if you want. You'll see in just a minute why. And you put tape. I got these 2 feet apart. They're 4 foot long. Again, longer is fine. And we're going to use this for a visual aid for balance and gait. Now, Bob is going to
Put my own gait belt on.
Yeah, he's putting his own gait belt on. He's going to be the patient. And this could be for either stroke or Parkinson's on this particular exercise. Bob's going to be using the cane.
I bet it's not long enough for me. Oh, it is long enough for me. You made it long enough for me.
Bob, and if they're the family members instructing, we're going to go like this. Toe is right on the red line, Bob.
This one?
Yep. And we're going to go side step. And you don't want to drag your feet. Okay?
So picking my feet up.
Exactly. You're going to use the cane. If the person's wobbly, that's why you got the belt on. You're going to hold here, and you're going to stand
So I go
back.
both directions, I take it, Brad?
Yep, both directions for sure. Okay? And you may find one direction is considerably harder than the other. So keep working it. You can emphasize the direction that goes harder. Bob, your toes are getting past the red line.
Oh, I'm supposed to stay behind it?
Sometimes with a stroke, the vision is impaired, and you want to assess that as well.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to use the same lines, and we're going to step over the top. Okay?
Okay.
With Parkinson's, you're going to emphasize big step, bring it up and over, and we're going to come over, imagining that the tape is a 2x4, and you want to lift over the top of it, and then to here, and then we're going to come in here, and then we're actually going to go backwards. And now, going backwards may not be appropriate for some people. It depends on their level.
This is a very good exercise for someone who has Parkinson's,
Yeah.
because if they can try to visualize that they're going to go over something, it does help them get moving.
Exactly.
So-
A lot of things going on with the person's, how they're thinking about the task. Go backwards, Bob. Now, Bob's going a step 2 pattern, so he's going here, and he's stepping to the other foot. Go again. If this is too easy, and step over the line again, Bob. If they're doing really well at this, you may want to do the step over step. So here, and over the other line, and then to here.
Gotcha. So I'm going, oh.
There, high steps, Bob. Keep the feet up. Good. And one verbal cue that I find helpful, I'm working with this one of my patients right now. She responds well to think about striking with your heel, and when the heel comes down, that just it makes people think about coming up higher. It does with this person. Everyone's a little bit different.
So more of a normal gait pattern too, a walking pattern,
Right.
just to hit heel strike first.
Exactly.
As opposed to going toe first.
Yep. And sometimes the muscle memory kicks in and things start going back
That's
to
what
normal.
we're trying to shoot for.
Exactly.
So,
all right. Now, Bob, why don't you have a seat?
okay.
The next one. Go to the store, and just a hardware store will typically have shelf liner. I can get the 20 square feet for about $5. Take a plate out of your cupboard and cut 4 round shelf liners out.
This
just
is
like
really a good idea, by the way.
Yeah, and the
I'm
shelf.
really impressed, Brad.
Yeah, the shelf liner has a couple benefits. Get a color that contrasts with the floor. You're going to put these 4 shelf liners here. They grip, so when you step on it, they don't slip and down you go.
Here we spend all this money on Dyson, and we could just buy shelf liner.
Yeah, Dyson is a product that therapists use, and it costs about 10 times as much as this, and it doesn't work too much better.
Right, exactly.
Okay,
That's a great idea, Brad.
if you can get it in different colors, better yet, particularly for stroke people, because their vision, you might find something about their vision. Some people have a problem with detecting a certain color.
Sure.
All I could get was black, and it'll be fine for here. We're going to have Bob stand on here.
Okay.
Okay, now you're going to try and step all the way to this one and then to here. Bob's a tall guy, so we got these
Yeah.
farther apart.
So normally you might start a lot closer.
Right, you may have these only 6 inches apart to
start off with.
Yep. Parkinson's people, if they're easy, then you definitely want to get them bigger and farther
Right.
apart.
Yep. The big spread out program. That's
Exactly.
What you want to really encourage wide movements.
Right, so these may start here and then work their way out depending on the level of the person,
Sure.
how good they are. Now we're going to go this way, Bob, to your left. Okay.
Oh, this is going to be tough.
Yeah, going backwards. Because you do need to step backwards, and
Yeah.
this may not be appropriate for some people. You just skip it if it's not going to be safe. There you go. Good, Bob. Now you're going to go the other direction.
Oh.
Yep. See, if you're going to go clockwise, you got to go counterclockwise. Go both directions, and this really helps tune in all facets of movement.
Definitely the hardest is going back. That's
Yep.
for sure.
Now we're going to do kitty corners. We're going to go from here to there. That's a big step, isn't it, Bob?
Yeah, it is.
Yep. So
All
this.
right. Now what?
Now we're going to go back to where you came from.
Oh, good Lord.
There you go. Okay, now you're
Wanna
going
go
to,
this
yep,
way?
and now we're going to complete it. Complete the X here. There you go. And then back again. Good. So realistically, probably you're going to start.
More like that.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, this would be a lot more manageable for most people to start off with.
Exactly.
Going. And then
Nice work,
this way.
Bob.
I'm making quick work of it.
Yeah, and this is very similar if they have any dance. This is serious. If they have any history of dance and they did the waltz,
Sure.
this is very similar to the
Look at the
steps on that.
steps.
And that might be therapeutic in itself.
Oh,
Have you
nice
been
idea,
waltz?
Brad.
Have you been waltzing, Bob?
I did polka when I grew up, but now waltz.
And I think you could get the polka out of that too. Next, we're going to get some cones. Now, at home, you probably don't have these therapy cones. Just get some soup cans. It works just as good. Try and get some different color soup cans if you
You
can.
can even wrap them in
Sure.
colored paper.
Yep,
can't you?
yep, exactly. If you got duct tape, that's always kind of fun. Kind of expensive compared to construction paper. And you're going to set them up in a pattern like so.
Now what am I doing, Brad?
Now we're working on turns, Bob. I'll demonstrate first.
Okay.
I'm going to right turn here, a left turn here, and we're going to go all the way around. And then a right turn here, and then a left turn here, all the way around. And we're going to come back
All
to
right.
where we started.
So I'm working my way around,
Yep.
taking good steps, going all the way around on this one.
Yep, yep.
Now this is, actually some of the tests we do on people to determine whether or not they're a high fall risk is we make them turn all the way around in a circle.
Yeah.
'Cause it is hard for a lot of people to do.
It can, it can get the dizziness, the ears can come into effect, with some
Right.
dizziness possibly, the visual part.
Oh, I'm going back
down this
here.
way, Bob.
And now I'm going this way.
When I was just working this week with one of my patients, and I'm right there. I'm holding
Yeah.
here. I'm giving verbal cues because a lot of times they'll forget where that one leg is, and then tip that over.
This
or
is
cause a problem.
definitely going to be a difficult thing for a lot of people to do.
This
all
is-
those turns.
Bob, you're right in front.
Oh,
here
sorry.
we go. This is advanced. This is getting someone ready to go home by themselves, getting ready to go in public. Okay. Another thing I do is if I can get someone out in the hallway where there are other people walking around, then I'll walk with them there because
Yes, you want them distracted.
right. See how they do when they're distracted
We'll
by
even have them
people.
walk and even have them look over this way and look over this way and look down this way and look down that way because all that throws you off when you're walking.
Yeah, if you're all by
So-
yourself and you can concentrate, that's one scenario, but it's completely different, in a realistic
You gonna make
scenario.
a call, Brad?
No, yeah, I gotta call my wife. She's having a baby. I'm just kidding. Okay, use with the cell phone technology, you can get a metronome very
App?
easily. Metronome app,
Okay.
and they're free. If you're a music person, you might have the old-fashioned mechanical metronome that goes back and forth. And let's see if I can get this dialed in.
So what the metronome is going to do, it's going to help somebody with Parkinson's. It seems that that very steady beat helps them walk. And sometimes when they get stuck, if you start playing that beat, it'll help them go.
Right, I just had someone, he always gets stuck when he goes through a narrow doorway. His feet just lock up and he can't get his right foot going. I walked with him with the metronome. He went right through it without stopping.
And nowadays, with everybody having a smartphone, you could set that up on your own phone that if you feel like you get stuck in a door, you can just go and start
Exactly.
playing it. So
So you're probably going to be around 80 beats per minute, okay? Let's get this one
are you going to be
going.
able to hear it?
I don't know, we'll find out, I think so.
Put it on your mic. Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Absolutely. Okay, Bob, let's get going. You got to find the rhythm. Everyone's a little different. Let's see what you got if you're at 83 beats. Bob, you're only doing halftime. We want to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I was doing halftime.
Yeah, so each
Ready?
step is going to, so right, left, right, left. Right, left. And you can have a little fun with this, get the person to laugh a little bit. You don't dance much, do you,
No,
Bob?
I don't. Dun, 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 dun.
There you go. But seriously, this can be a real effective tune, and it's
That's
simple.
a really good hint.
Yeah,
and
it
like
is.
I said, it's so prevalent now, whereas before it'd be tough to come up with these.
How do you
But you gotta
turn it
get
off?
to stop.
All right, so good luck with these at home, and I'm sure your friends will
Be
love
safe.
them.
Remember, always use the belt.
Exactly, yeah, the gate belt.
Thanks.